Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 18. It's been a while since I've done any kind of recording. I finally have my computer back. Episode 17 should have already released, and I had pre-recorded that. I just hadn't had a chance to edit it before my computer crashed. Luckily, I still have all of the info for it, and can go ahead and edit that and get it out to you guys, and then do this one. So, what I planned on doing today was getting to Jewel or Elu, but I don't think we have any communication dishes that are strong enough to reach way out here. Right now is kind of the perfect time to travel to both. Elu would probably be better if it was like right here, and I think Jewel needs to be a little further, like here maybe. But we're basically there. We just don't have enough money to get the next. We can't upgrade this, and we need 500,000 more for that, because we really want to get this right here, the automation section, to get the 100G data transmission instead of the 15G, which we already have. So I'm going to save my science points so we can unlock this, but we need some money first. So I'm going to check out mission control and see what we can do. Position satellite in synchronous orbit of Minmus. We basically already have stuff built for that. We can do that. That's almost $200,000. Well, 270, I guess. But I thought there was one. Yeah, right here. We can just transmit or recover scientific data from around Kerbal. So we'll accept that. It's only 25,000 or so, but every little bit will help. So we'll go to the tracking station. We will find a satellite that's in orbit. And actually, let's go to our space station. I think we can probably do that. And we have the research center on there collecting data. So we should have a little bit that we can transfer back to Kerbal. So we have 1.5 science ready and 741 data. So we really can't send any more into there. But that's fine. We can just transmit this science. That'll get us a little bit more science at home, and that will complete our contract. So nice and easy. Got $20,000 and a little bit of science. So we'll go back to the Space Center and then back to Mission Control and take a look and hope that there's another easy one. I mean, the Minmus satellite one will be pretty easy. Can explore Minmus, dock 2 vessels. I don't think we have anything with docking capabilities there. Conduct temperature survey. I don't like doing those because you have to get to a specific site, and that would be like an entire episode. We can rescue you from orbit of Kerbal. We'd get another scientist and another 80k or so. Build a new surface outpost. That is quite a lot of money. And it'd be good to do that. Why don't we go ahead and accept this? We have 17 years to do it, which is tons of time. And then while we're at it, we'll get this one as well. We can do both of those in the same sort of mission. And we can also actually probably do this one. Build a new Ant-Man probe that has an antenna, can generate power, reach the orbit, have a resource survey scanner, thermometer, and maintain stability. We have 11 years to complete that one. And this one we can do whenever. So let's go ahead and do those 3 missions for today's episode. We already have 1.4 million. So I'm sure after we complete these, we will have enough to unlock the next level of research. So I guess what I'm going to do is plan out what I want to build. We're going to need a space, or no, we need a thing, a base that will go on the ground, right here, a new surface outpost. So we need to make sure we build something that has an antenna, has a docking port, and can generate power. We have to support at least 11 Kerbals, have 4,000 units of liquid fuel in the outpost, so we actually have to get fuel onto it. Have a viewing cupola on the outpost, maintain stability, that's easy, and land. So these two kind of go together. And so yeah, that's one. That'll probably be like 2 or 3 launches from Kerbin. We can go ahead and, I guess, build it around Minmus, since we have the Dock 2 vessels in, or on or around Minmus. I guess we could do it on Minmus also. That'd be nice, so we could build it on the surface. Or we can construct it and land the whole thing at the same time. Something I'll have to plan out. And then we want to position the satellite in orbit of Minmus. So actually, let's see what that orbit looks like. Tracking station. We'll go to Minmus, or focus in on it. And this should show us, yeah. So it is going around this way. What is this? Barlow's pod. So that's the guy we rescued. I don't think we have any need to track that anymore. Just because you are empty. Yeah. We can go ahead and forget about that. And I guess you might be debris floating around in space. I'm not sure if the game will delete it if we forget about it. But we'll get rid of it. And then we'll go ahead and I will head to, terminate. This will destroy the vessel, killing all crew in it. Are you sure you want to continue? That is Barlow's pod. Yes. So I guess that just gets rid of the debris. That's fine. We'd never run into it anyways. So yeah, I will go ahead and build this up, plan it all out. I will do a time lapse of me doing that. And then we can go ahead and launch it. I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to fit the entire base in one launch. But I'll see what I can do. We got pretty powerful engines and stuff, and Minmus is very close. So we'll give it a shot, and we'll see what happens. Minmus base, I think we're going to go with. We have the research lab here that holds 2 Kerbals, and I went with these connectors. They each hold 2 Kerbals, so we have 2 more there. So that's 2, 4, 6. This holds 4, which is 10, and this holds 1, which is 11. And that is the minimum we need for this particular surface outpost. These each hold 1,400 fuel, I think. If we take a look in here, it says liquid fuel 1,440. I'm not sure if it also counts as, or it counts the oxidizer. I don't think so, but just to play it safe, I went with 4 of these. We only need 2.7 if this is the case. So we have overkill, just to kind of make it look nice. But yeah, the next step is going to be to attach some rockets to these that we can detach and just kind of fly away. So those will each need some sort of control, some fuel tanks of their own, and the 3 of them I think we're going to do. 3 of them together will have to hold 85 tons. That seems crazy. So we may... Actually, 85 tons isn't terrible because we'll be landing on Minmus, and the gravity's going to be way lower. So we could probably get away with doing 85 tons total. I think most of it is the liquid fuel. We have no way of getting liquid fuel on Minmus right now, so we're just going to have to land it full of fuel. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to plan this out. Hopefully we can go ahead and get everything we need. I'm going to add, of course, I will add a mech jeb just so we can see our delta V on Minmus. I think I'll just place it here for now, and we'll change this to Minmus for now, just while we're building this. And yeah, once we get that step done, we can go ahead and combine this and the satellite and just try to plan out that set of rockets getting into space and over to Minmus. There's no way we're going to be able to get all this in one launch, so we will send these up into space probably in 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 separate launches over to Minmus, and then we can construct it in Minmus orbit and land it. At least that's the plan. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and finish planning this out, and hopefully we can go ahead and get this launched pretty quickly.
flag it up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Okay, we have all ships built and ready to go. It looks like it's going to be 3 ships. We got ship A, ship B, and ship C. I don't know why there's 2 ship A's here. But yeah, this is going to cost about $500,000 to launch all 3 and get them over to Minmus. And what we're going to do is assemble it in space, hope all goes well, and then we can go ahead and lower it down to Minmus. All 3 are set up to be launched into space, travel to Minmus, and then kind of be taken apart and be assembled above Minmus. Hopefully we have enough monopropellant to get everything built and in place. We do have a little kind of builder vessel that's all remote control, and we will go ahead and start to launch ship A. I don't want to do the auto saved, we'll just do the regular saved one. Here it is. Looks like a little, I don't know, looks a little weird, but we'll go ahead and launch that. We got all of these in here. This is the landers for the base. These are the connectors. This is our little assembler. And then we have our satellite that will go into orbit as well. Hopefully that has enough delta V to get into the correct orbit. I think it should. But yeah, 212, basically $213,000. And I guess we'll take a look at ship B and ship C, and then I can go ahead and launch these and get them into orbit and over to Minmus. Ship B is the big gas tank and or fuel tank and kind of the main housing area. And then ship C is another gas tank or liquid fuel, along with the research center and our communication and power. I think I have more power in here along with the Science Junior. So we will go ahead and launch all 3 of these, get them over to Minmus, and we'll see how that goes. So wish me luck.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands.
Okay, we have all of our ships headed to Minmus. We have ship A here along with the satellite, headed into their like final destination sort of things. The satellite is pointed directly out here, and then all the other ships are pointed to about 20k off the surface of Minmus. And I think one of the ships may have issues with staying in contact with anything. I think it's maybe B or C. I didn't put any kind of antennas on it. And that is a minor mistake that could have big consequences. But we'll see. Nope, it is not this one. You have a big antenna here. Hopefully the other ship will be close enough that it can communicate with one of those guys when it gets close. Because all it has is the probe core. And I'm not sure how well it will work. So yeah, this one here, just go ahead and turn on the lights. Yeah, there's just no antenna anywhere on here. So yeah, he's got a full signal right now, but that's just because we're so close to Kerbal. But I think we're gonna deal with all that in the next episode. Yeah, we're gonna have to dock. Well, not dock. We're gonna have to capture 3-4 ships onto Minmus, pretty close together. Hopefully they all have signal. Hopefully all goes well. But yeah, we're gonna save that for next episode. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It took me about like 3 days to do up to this point, and I was gonna try to get it all in one episode, but it's just way too much, and I gotta get the episode out. Otherwise, you guys will be waiting like at least a week, and I don't want to make you guys do that. So if you liked today's episode, be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do that so you don't miss any future episodes. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time.